After years of balancing an active lifestyle with a busy work schedule, eating well has become a non-negotiable part of my life. But sadly, not everyone has the same healthy relationship with food as I do now, because the toxic diet culture has stolen the joy of eating from so many of us, painting food as the enemy standing between us and our dream body. And that's exactly why I'm here to share with you honestly what I eat in a day to train hard, stay productive at work, and ultimately be truly happy with my body and my life. So now, enjoy. I just woke up after more than 8 hours of sleep, so honestly I'm really hungry right now. So this morning I'm going to make a toast with tomato, with some cheese, and then 2 boiled egg with avocado. It will be pretty simple breakfast to make, and I think it's gonna take about 15 minutes for me to prepare this. First, I cut 2 thin slices of tomato and place them on the bread. For seasoning, I add salt and black pepper, then top it with mozzarella cheese. I'm going to put it in the oven at 120 Celsius degree for about 20 minutes. While the toast is in the oven, I slice a quarter of an avocado and a whole peach to add more healthy fats and vitamins to my breakfast. I forgot to put the timer for the egg this morning, but I think it's ready. Oh my god, seriously, this looks so good. And I can see that I have almost everything I needed for the morning. Protein, fiber, very good fat from avocados. So now let's see how it tastes like. I will start first with this bread, with tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. Cheers! The first taste a little bit sweet and sour from tomato together with the warm bread and the cheese. Oh, I love this combination. Oh, so fresh. I'm just done with 1 hour's meetings, and from 1 to 10 my hunger level is about 7 right now. For today's lunch, I'm gonna cook something with chicken, and even though this is already seasoned chicken from the market, it's very easy if you just buy the chicken part and season at home. Honestly, if you can't buy the pre-seasoned chicken from the store, here's how you marinate it at home. All you need to do is mix the chicken thigh with a bit of salt, oil, lemon juice, black peppers, and fresh parsley, then let it rest for about 15 minutes. We are going to cook the chicken in the oven now, but I believe you can also pan fry it or use an air fryer for this. The oven is ready, so now we'll put the chicken there with 220 degrees for about 10 minutes. Then I will flip it and put it back there again for another 10 or 12 minutes, depending on how crispy you want it to be. While the chicken is cooking, I'm going to prep the veggie. I will use kale as the main vegetable. I tear it into small pieces and rinse it gently a few times. Frankly, I'm not a fan of raw kale, so I dip it in hot water for 40 seconds and then I take it out. I'm now making the sauce to eat with the salads. I would be really honest with you that I got no clue what I'm gonna do with that. I know that I want to do something similar to a sauce when I eat with Vietnamese cuisine, but this is my first time ever making this, so I would just go with the flow, keep adding seasoning, taste it, and I guess in the end we will have a recipe. Well, we'll see. I think it needs a little bit of sweetness, so add a bit of sugar. I think this is good. Like, you never go wrong with sugar, lemon juice, fish sauce. I swear it's never go wrong. Now I'm going to slide the chicken into smaller pieces so that it's convenient for eating the salad. Finally, we are going to assemble the salad. I put first the vegetable, noodles, vegetable, obviously the chicken. Lots of adding the sauce here. And mix well all together. And I'm going to top with some peanut. Enjoy. It's actually quite hot today, so having the salad is really perfect for this weather. Oh my god. It tastes umami. Like, usually salads is pretty cold and you're gonna use some yogurts, that kind of sauce, and even though I like salad, sometimes I still crave for something warm, umami salad, and I think this is the kind of salad that I should make more. Sweet, sour, chili, everything all together in this, and the chickens is also very juicy. Oh my god. I should make this more. Time for snack, and I just again have a long meetings, and my next meeting is in the next how long? 15 minutes. So first of all, yes, I'm in a hurry, and secondly, I am hungry. And also, I'm about to have pretty heavy workout today. I'm planning to have full body functional training, so for sure I need to eat well. Right now it's about 4 p.m. and usually I will have a snack at this hour. Sometimes I have just yogurt, but today I want something like meaty and more flavory, so I go for the tuna toast. Sometimes yes, I eat this as breakfast, and also you can eat this as snack too. I just make a little bit smaller portion compared to breakfast. I think this is a very good option for functional training because it have a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, and also good fats from the tuna. I know this is not very aesthetic, but this is the reality when I'm trying to have snack between meetings. Sriracha, mix well together. I think that I need a bigger toast for this. I still have quite a lot of tuna here, but this is already full. Ooh. So, cheers! Let's see. Oh my god, this is too big. So snack is done. I'm going back to the meeting now and we'll see each other again in my functional training today. According to my workout plan, today is for functional training. As a gym going for nearly 9 years, I kinda ignored the training until recently when I understood the importance of training that supports how I move every day. Besides its practicalities, functional training exercises are also less boring than static single muscle group training, so yeah, I'm a big fan of it. The full workout is shared in my short form video, so go check it out. So for today's dinner, I will try a new recipe. So actually it will be also a surprise to me how the food will taste like. So we're gonna have a first time ever cooking together. So for this new beef recipe, I got no clue how it will taste like, but it will be for sure have a lot of protein in it, so it is already a win for me. So these are the main ingredients for this recipe. I think they are not too many to prepare, and also this is like a pan-free recipe. We literally gonna just use the oven for this beef recipe, so I don't think it's that complicated. This cheese zucchini beef skewer has two main parts. The first part is taking care of the beef and zucchini itself, and the second part is the tzatziki, which is the base to eat together. So now I will take care of the meat part of it. We start with this zucchini. I choose the one that's as big as possible, because what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna like slice it lengthwise as thin as possible. So yeah, this is a step that I really need to be focused to not mess this up. So let me try to slice it thinly and wide enough for rolling. Okay, it will be like this. Oh my god, I think I would need to take back my words about this might not be that complicated recipe, but turn out sliding this zucchini into thin slice is really hard for me. It's the first time, so the first one it was too thick, and then the later one it's too thin, and I think I should have bought 2 zucchinis instead of 1. So you know, next time if I do it, or if you try it for the first time, maybe you should buy at least 2 zucchinis. And I believe that practice makes perfect, like the slide will get better over time, but yes, the first time not always the best. Now I'm gonna take care of the red bell pepper. I already sliced this way, but now I will chop it into even smaller pieces to mix with the beef. For the bell pepper, try to slice it into pieces as small as possible. After adding the bell pepper and green onion, I'm going to season the minced beef with paprika powder, sriracha powder. This one is optional actually. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and black pepper. Now I try to mix as well as possible so that the meat will taste good later on. Before putting the meat into the oven, I need to mix 1 tablespoon of olive oil with a pinch of paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. I brush the oil mixtures over the skewers, and we are going to cook it in the oven for around 18 to 20 minutes until the beef is fully cooked through and the cheese is melted and browned. While waiting for the beef in the oven, we are going to make the tzatziki parts of this. And if you're not a big fan of tzatziki, I think you obviously can still make the beef skewer to eat with rice, potato, or breads as usual. But in the original recipe I found online, it will be eaten with tzatziki, and I personally really like tzatziki, so I will continue to make this part. In my other videos, I also have a shrimp Mediterranean recipe eating with tzatziki, so you kind of know the deal. All we need right here is dill, cucumber, jalapeno, and Greek yogurt, some seasoning, which I will show you later. Or as always, you can find the full recipe in the caption of this video. Now I think about it, this recipe seems to have quite a lot of vegetables. We have zucchini, and then we also have cucumbers. So this recipe is not only packed with protein, but it also has a lot of vegetables, which makes it sound such a perfect recipe. Alright, the moment of truth now. I will taste and let's see how is it. Ooh. So the first bite without tzatziki to really see how the beef and zucchini together taste like. Okay. I like that it have a little bit of paprika flavor here, and also the cheese taste makes it a bit cheesy and quite easy to eat together. Now I understand why it should be eaten with tzatziki, because the freshness, the dill flavor, and the garlic flavor from the tzatziki blend together with beef and zucchini. It's super good. So yeah, it's perfect to eat together with tzatziki. Overall, I really like this recipe. It's not too challenging, with the exception of the part where I need to slice the zucchini thinly. Other than that, it's quite easy, simple, basic seasoning. I highly recommend you try this recipe. It have lots of protein, tasty, also a lot of vegetable for your digestion. So save the recipe here and give it a try as soon as you have time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog from me, and see you again in my next vlog. Bye bye.